Hello children, how are you all? I hope everybody are safe and happy at home. And I believe everybody are learning your lessons at home through the videos whichever is sent by the teachers. And I wanted to appreciate the students whoever finish your homework and posting it on time. Let us extend the same response till the pandemic situation ends. Today's health benefit is about honey. Honey is actually the nature's gift. We have to thank nature and as well as the honeybees whoever work hard to give us a spoon of honey. So it has many medicinal values like it provides a healthy skin, it helps in weight loss and it promotes digestion and it is a good source of energy. Okay, it is actually acts like an energy booster. It also has a medicinal values like it can prevent cancer. When you consume honey in your diet, it can helps you to prevent cancer. So it's better to have honey as a sugar source in your dessert instead of white sugar. I hope everybody are very clear about your first chapter, nutrition and plants, and I even believe that you all completed your assignment also. Now let us see about the next lesson. The topic of the lesson is nutrition in animals. Unlike plants, animals cannot prepare their own food and are dependent on plants for getting their nutrients. They are dependent either directly or indirectly on plants, or there are some animals that depend on both, like human being. We eat animal products as well as the plant products, right? So food serves as the fuel for all organisms. So they require it for their functioning of growth and repair. Let us now know more about how animals take in their food and utilize it for various purposes and to meet their energy requirements in this lesson. We will also get to know about the components of food and necessary nutrients from this lesson. To differentiate living things from non-living things, the living things has to perform certain life process. Life process are the basic functions performed by living organism to survive on earth. Some of the life process are nutrition, respiration, transportation, excretion, control and coordination, growth and etc. Every living organism needs energy for performing every life process. So where do they get energy from? They get energy from one of the life process, it's nutrition. Now in the upcoming pictures, let's learn about a nutrition process in animals. In lesson 1, we have learned about nutrition in plants. So there we have learned about the nutrition. And now let us see what is the purpose of having nutrition in animals in lesson 2. We all know plants make their food by the process of photosynthesis. But animals cannot make their food themselves. Animals get their food from plants. Some animals eat plants directly, while some animals eat plant eating animals. Thus, animals get their food from plants either directly or indirectly. So, animals whichever take food from plants are called as herbivores, and some animals which eat plants, the plant eating animals are called carnivores, and animals which depend on both, that is plant as well as the flesh, they are termed to be omnivores. So based on the nutrition, animals can be divided into three categories: herbivores, carnivores and omnivores. So before that, all organisms required food for survival and growth. Requirement of nutrients and mode of intake of food and its utilization in body are known to be nutrition. Whereas the mode of nutrition may be different in plant as well as in animals. Now let's see what is nutrition. All living things nutrition. The intake of food and utilizing it for the energy, it's called nutrition. Nutrition provides energy and the nutrients. So based on the nutrition, animals and plants can be subdivided into different categories. All animals, here you can see there are three different modes of nutrition in animals. One is carnivores, herbivores, and omnivores. And if you take plants, plants can also be divided into two categories on the basis of the modes of nutrition: autotrophs and heterotrophs. So when you come back to the animals category, all animals eat other living things. So when animals eat plants, they comes under herbivores. When they intake other animals, that is flesh eating animals, they are called as carnivores. If an animal eat both plant and the animal products, then such mode of nutrition in animal is called as omnivores. In plants, we have discussed in the first chapter itself, the plants whichever produce their own food, they comes under autotrophs. And some plants depend upon other plants for the mode of nutrition. So they all come under the heterotrophic nutrition plants. And here you have seen about the essential things needed for photosynthesis also. Okay, autotrophs prepare their own food by the process of photosynthesis. We have learned very detailed about photosynthesis in a earlier chapter. Here in this picture, you have a different stages in the process of nutrition. The process of nutrition can be different on 5 stages. The first stage is ingestion, the next is digestion, followed by absorption and assimilation. The last one, call it as digestion. These are the 5 different stages are involved in the process of nutrition. Now let us learn about 5 different processes of nutrition, that is ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation and digestion. First one, ingestion. The process in which the food is taken inside the body, that is taking in of food through mouth with hand, that is ingestion. Digestion is a process of breaking down of a complex substances into a simple, diffusible and absorbable substance by enzyme, that is called digestion. Absorption is a process in which the simple food is get diffused into the blood and the absorbed food is now carried to each and every tissue cells of the body and there it gets assimilated. Assimilation is a process in which in assimilation process the absorbed food is taken in by the body cells and used for energy, growth and repair. Blood carries the absorbed food to all the parts of the body. The last process is digestion. Digestion is the process in which the indigestible digested food, that is the food which is not been digested, are eliminated from the body, from the alimentary canal, that is called digestion. Different organisms have different way of injecting food. In some organisms, food is injected with the help of outgrowths in their bodies. Like Hydra, it has a number of tentacles around its mouth which are used for ingestion of food. These tentacles entangle small aquatic animals and kill them with their cells. After this, they push them with their mouth. Inside their body cavity, digestive juices are secreted by the surrounding cells and the food is digested. Now let's see the nutrition process in paramecium. Paramecium is also a tiny unicellular animal which lives in water. The ingestion process in paramecium uses its air-like structures called cilia to sweep the food particles from water and put them into the mouth. Ingestion is followed by other steps such as digestion, absorption, assimilation, and egestion, which are same as those we studied in Hydra and even in amoeba. Now let us see about the nutrition process in amoeba. Amoeba, a unicellular animal, engulfs tiny particles of food by using pseudopodia. What is pseudopodia? Pseudopodia is nothing but a false food which arise from the body of the amoeba. Amoeba is a unicellular organ with a irregular shape, and it is a microscopic organism which consists of only a single cell. It is mostly found in pond water. Okay, you can even draw amoeba in any of a shape because it is irregular in shape. Amoeba eats tiny plants and animals as food, which floats in water in which it lives. The mode of nutrition in amoeba is called as holozoic. It is another mode of nutrition. The process obtaining food by amoeba is called phagocytosis. In this picture, we can see how the food is being captured by amoeba. Okay, first the food particle is outside the amoebic body. Later, the pseudopodia rises. Then it captures the food. Then it has been utilized by amoeba. So this is a picture explains you about the nutrition process happening in amoeba. Let us see in a detailed study about the same process in our upcoming pictures. So in this picture you can see the amoeba with its parts. So you can see there is a pseudopodia, endoplasm, nucleus, and food vacuole and cell wall, cell membranes and all those things. And the nutrition in amoeba is called as holozoic, and the process of obtaining food is called phagocytosis. And we know that amoeba is a unicellular organ. And whenever an amoeba senses food, it extends its pseudopodia. You can see that in the diagram. The pseudopodia is being, when pseudopodia senses food, it extends pseudopodia and food is being trapped by it, and it creates a food vacuole inside its body and which is filled with the digestive juices. That is nothing but digestive enzymes. When the food is get digested over there, and undigested and unwanted waste materials are released through the body surface by the process of egestion. This is how the amoeba gets its nutrition.